him who hath understanding reckon the number.
The number of the beast.
Its number.
Should we let it go for copyright?
You gotta have the intro play at least.
I left alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get the memories from my mind. What did I see? Can I believe that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy? Just what I saw.
Oh, yeah. What a way to open that show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back live. It is the A2Z Program. We have been gone for a long time. We have not been here for about a month because of this, that, or the other thing. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Eric Zant. This is my tag team partner, my main man, my co-host on every show I do. It is Mr. Tim, Top Hat, Scally Cap Tabala. Tim, I like you representing South Boston today. Where are you? Over there.
Not really South Boston. Let's just say maybe Irish people in general. I'm not going to
Irish
go
people
Boston
in general.
All right, yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
You don't want the you don't want the Boston reference. You're not into that.
Nah,
you're not into that.
But I'll go with Irish people. That's fine.
Okay, repping the Irish. Nothing wrong with repping the Irish.
Repping the Irish.
Repping the Irish. Aye.
I can't get drunk and beat up somebody, so I'm just going to wear the hat.
No, I've resigned to that fact myself. I'm not tough anymore. I don't really think. I mean, like I would probably get my ass kicked by just about anybody now. It's terrible. It's like you get to a point in life. It's like, because I mean, we'll be honest. Like, you know, I'm not like tooting my own. I was a pretty tough guy. I was a pretty tough dude, and I'm telling you right now, like my hands hurt. Like if I carry groceries from the car up to the thing, and it's like my hands hurt, my elbows hurt. You know, like I'm out of breath. It's like I'm done. Like I'm not a violent, fighty. You know, I never was anyway. But I mean, I can handle myself if something happened. But I don't even want anything to happen. I just, you know, I'm gonna walk away. I'm not into it.
Especially nowadays, you don't know who knows what. You don't know if someone's a fucking mixed martial arts master and break your fucking neck by just looking at you, or someone's got a gun, or you don't know what the hell's going on in today's world.
No, especially, dude. You know, so speaking of this great world we live in, Lauren went to visit North Carolina to visit her father, not her parents, her father. And dude, literally while she was driving by Chesapeake, Virginia, like I don't know if she was like on like the road, because I know she had to get on and off the highway to find different places to go to. So, dude, she was driving by that Walmart when that shooting was going on.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if she like could see the emergency vehicles or if she was on the highway and saw it, but like she said, she drove right by it. She goes, I drove right by it. I'm like, holy fuck. She goes, and of course she didn't know what was going on yet at the moment. What's up, Terzio? You know what I mean? She didn't know. Like, and then she got down to because where her dad is in North Carolina is only like 20 minutes, half hour from the Virginia border. He's like on one of those little sandy fucking peninsulas, you know, that rich people live on. Hi, Carolyn. And he's like, hey, you okay? Did you get caught in traffic? She'd be like, why? And he showed her the news that was going on right now, shooting in Chesapeake, which is like right up the road. So like, yeah, she drove right by it. Like she didn't drive through it. And she wasn't in any danger. But like she was like driving by the scene is what I mean. Ooh, I just rhymed like 90s style.
You made it sound like she drove through it like a fucking like Cobra, like Stallone Cobra, just driving through the fuck you shooters.
I'm coming. You know, yeah, no, she didn't. But no, she arrived safe. But yeah, dude, you don't know who's who knows what. Like if you know you could be like, you know, some like old man could be like in the produce section of the store and he's like a Shaolin monk and he could just like kill you by like flicking his like taking off one of his fingernails and throwing it at you. Or like some of these douchebags that like think they know MMA. Like, okay, let's call something out here. You get these meathead douchebags. As soon as they see a gym that says MMA, they run in and they join. And they take 2 classes and they come out and they think they're tough. And so they walk around and like their girlfriends. And every fucking one of them, all their girlfriends are like, oh, well, my boyfriend does MMA. It's like, really? Does he? Okay. What does he do? What does he know? Who's he fought? Who's he gonna fight? He's not gonna fight anybody. He hasn't fought anybody in a real match. He's not tough. Stop saying he's tough because nobody cares if you're tough. Okay? Oh, he does MMA. Really? Does he? I was trained in all that shit before MMA was even a thing, man. Like when I was a wrestler, dude, I knew a couple of shooters that would train with us, and they used to show me stuff. And I would be like, why do I need to know this? And he's like, you need to protect yourself in the ring. That's why. Because you can get with guys that are jealous or just want to come out and hurt you. He goes, and if they start fucking with you, you got to fucking well, they don't do it. And all of a sudden, the UFC started getting big, and then everybody knows everybody's an MMA fighter. Everybody, there's a fucking gym in Binghamton. There's like gym in Binghamton that do MMA, and supposedly this one guy was on the Ultimate Fighter, and they're probably kind of tough, but like I think these mixed martial artists, they're tough, but like if you get in there with like a Shaolin monk or like an NCAA wrestler, like you're done for, dude. Like if an NCAA wrestler shoots on you and wraps you up like a fucking ham, like you're done. You're done.
True. It's like when I moved to the sunny peninsula that is Deposit, New York. I wasn't fucking with the wrestlers. I knew those wrestlers would. I mean, in a stand-up fight, sure, maybe I can take one of them. But when it comes down to like a street fight, I ain't gonna fucking one of those. They'll be shooting my ankles by the time I get a fucking stance, and I'll be on the floor in 3 seconds. I was like, nope.
Yeah,
ain't gonna do it.
Only ones that could probably get away from that are those Shaolin monks because they like step on your forehead and like do like 7 flips, and then you think they're over here, but they're over here. And they're like just sitting there like this, like with their arms crossed inside of their. This
isn't. We stomped you out or put it in the book. This is the A2Z program. We're rated R, babe.
You've come to the rated R. You're not in any of these family friendly shows, Terzio. You turned to the wrong fucking show if you wanted that.
Yep. Sorry. So if your baby ear is hurt, you could sign off or.
Yeah, well, he's a Mets fan. He's sensitive already.
Is he? He hasn't told me in the past year that he's a Mets fan. I'm surprised.
Really? He's ashamed. Wow, I would be too. Oh, hey, Chris Summers. What's up, Chris? How you doing? How's the kids? Good to see you, man. So yeah, Tim, this is episode 66, but that's right, Terzio. That's what I want to see. That's what we want, buddy. You know it. It was fun. Well, anyway, let me get this over with. So this is episode 66 of the A2Z program. I titled it I Shot the Devil. But I named it episode 666 because it's 66. And I was going to do order 66, but I didn't want to use that in case you wanted to use it for shooting the Sith.
I'm sure I will eventually if I get to 66 eventually, sure.
I thought of that too, and I was like, no, that's a Sith one. Like I can't do that.
Edmund Davis, he's new to this show, but I've known him a long time. He's a good dude. What's up, Edmund? How are you?
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, so episode 666, I Shot the Devil. So we're going to talk about anything satanic, devil, nice. Demonic, or anything you want to do. Like Tim and I are just going to bullshit about shit. We're going to go deep diving into whatever we get on talking about. But you guys want to talk or ask a question, ask it and we will answer. Oh, there we are.
My bad.
Wow. I didn't realize I had that much gray in my beard.
Yeah, that's why.
Maybe I should get.
That's why I sit back. That's why this is the perfect shot. I hate that close-up shit.
Yeah, it's not fun. Now, if we ever get to like a multi-camera format, we're gonna have to like adjust it so we're like not always because I don't like my side profile. I don't like that at all.
Me neither.
I feel like I look like someone from Star Trek being drawn like The Simpsons. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know why.
I got my grandma's nose when I go like this or like this.
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
You don't want to talk noses here, buddy. I got everybody beat right there. Only Triple H has a bigger nose than me. So so the scariest shit I seen as a kid was The Exorcist. I felt spooked for days. Okay, so let's start it out. The Exorcist. Now, I'm of the persuasion of it's all bullshit because exorcisms are nothing but smoke and mirrors, in my opinion. Now, I'm not. That's my opinion. Okay, I don't believe in voodoo. I don't believe in exorcisms. I don't believe in spitting pea soup out, and I don't believe in like turning like chalky white and your head spinning around. I don't believe in any of that. But if it were to happen and be real, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's whatever. If I saw it, I'd be like, okay, that's I can get it, But Exorcist, as far as a movie goes, it's pretty fucked up. Like it's like, and thinking like Tim, thinking like it really happens. Like there's like fucking people, priests, and I question the priests that do this. I mean, because they're almost scarier than the people that are possessed, right?
Well, you got to be tough if you're fighting a demon.
That's true. That's true.
You got to be fucked up if you want to go fight a demon. You know what I mean? You can't be completely sane.
You're right. So they're crazy priests. They're probably the ones that like sit down in the basement of the church smoking cigarettes and playing like poker.
There's only a select few that the Vatican will actually send for. And it takes a lot to get an exorcism done. By the way, you can't just be like, dude, my kid's possessed. Can you send somebody? They'll say no. You're stupid. You're dumb. You have to like prove it and have 30 different people come to your house and see the kid, and then you got to do all this shit. Then they may send an exorcist. Only the Vatican can send an exorcist.
Only the Vatican.
If you call up the church, your local church, I need an exorcism, and they send somebody over, it's complete bullshit. Only the Vatican can send you a real, pure Father fucking Damien exorcist.
So Father Buckley down here can't come up and be like, oh, I'll depossess your little sister. Like she's got tentacles coming out of her ears. Like
can't do it.
I mean, really think she's possessed.
He could do it, but I mean,
he's not supposed to do it because that's like officially.
Because if it's like one of those things where that's real, you can't just send your average person to go do it.
Right. Which makes me question it, not or think about it differently, not question it, but think about it differently because I'm going to be honest with you, man. The Vatican is holding secrets about a lot of things that I want to know.
Of course.
Like they have transcripts. They have a library. Where did I get a tennis racket from?
Jim Cornette.
They have transcripts. What the fuck?
How you not holding that during? You holding that during fucking Just Too Sweet now?
I have to. I have to. An homage to Cornette. But dude, and they have one of the world's best telescopes to look into space. Now, why do they want to look into space so bad? What do they see that we can't see? Or what do they know that we don't know?
Probably looking for the meteor that's going to kill us all.
I think they know that there's life on other planets.
They might.
I think they do. I really think they do.
I think there's some major shit going on that, well, we can get into that too if you want. There's, of course, listen, the government knows a lot more than we do.
Oh, God,
and they don't tell us for our own good because we are a disgusting group of the human race sucks.
The human race sucks.
The minute we hear there's really, if the government came out tomorrow and said, oh, by the way, we have aliens locked up in Area 51, that's it. This whole world's going to go fucking crazy.
What if they tell us that we're all interbred with aliens and we're half alien as it is? Like we all have alien DNA.
Oh, by the way, the moon is just like an aquarium, where they sit to watch us, like we're in a fucking aquarium.
Yeah,
this whole planet will explode into a fucking chaos.
The zoo theory. That's a theory, That's a theory that they think we're an experiment and they're watching us.
I do too. I think we're a failed experiment too.
Got to be and let go. Of course, we could have been shot to this planet because it didn't work on, whatever, Europa or whatever. Even Venus. They think like Venus. They think there's another theory that we originated on Venus and it got so bad because human beings are awful. And that's why the dinosaurs died, because when we came, we disrupted the fucking atmosphere and everything and whatever. I might be making half of this up, but I think half of it's true. They think that...
I don't know, it was called space music, so I just started to play it.
Yes, keep it going.
But it's not really space music. It's got to be better.
It is. It was good. Ooh.
That sounds a little more alien-y.
So the theory is, Tim, is that the human race originated on Venus. And for whatever reason, we came to Earth because Venus, the greenhouse effect was taking effect, which is going to happen on Earth someday because of volcanic activity. Aliens are real. Benny from Total Recall drove me home in an Uber. See? I told you.
Thanks,
I told you. Brian, I believe you before I believe anybody. Buddy, I believe you before I believe anybody.
Brian knows things. And Brian loves The Exorcist, by the way.
Really? You love The Exorcist?
He won't watch it. He refuses to watch it.
I watched it once, and I'm not a horror movie guy, but I think there's fucked up shit out there. Like, I don't think the Earth is flat. That's not true. I don't think there's a new world order. Well, there's like, I don't know. Like, if there is, how did they let Jeff Bezos get that rich? Like, or Donald Trump, whatever. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Then
might be part of the plan.
Oh, boy,
it's
a bad plan letting that Biden guy in. Like, oh my God, that fucking, and I get it. He's an old pervert, and that was okay. Like back in the 70s when he was a young pervert, but like shit's changed, man. You can't go sniffing fucking young girls' hair. Do you see that shit?
Dude, he's a wacko.
He's fucked up, and I don't think he's like consciously like malicious. I just think he's a fucking weird old man who doesn't know any better. You know what I mean? I just think he's like, he still thinks he's like 15. I don't know. He's a dumbass. Bring Obama back.
I'm digging the music now.
Mm-hmm.
In the background.
There's another theory, Tim, is that we are a failed experiment, like you said, from the Pleiades constellation, and we were brought here by them because the humans that they grew, turned into fucking violent asshole fucking people like we are today. Like, we suck. We fucking suck. The human race has failed, dude. The human race has completely failed. We failed 300 years ago when we came to this continent and killed the fucking Native Americans. Like, we failed. I mean, white people suck. European-based people suck. And I'm sorry, I am one. I mean, I'm not sorry I am one. I apologize. I am one, but I'm not them. But like, dude, there's horror stories, man, about that kind of genocide. But you know what? The people at the church will tell you it was the devil. Well, they're heathenist people. They're not. Jesus Christ. The fucking Native Americans they fucking grew their own shit. They fucking, you know what I mean? They just hung out. Like, yeah, they warred with each other's tribes when they trespassed. But I mean, that was a big deal back then. Trespassing was a big deal. It's not like today where you just get a fine. I mean, they you're not supposed to do that. Code of honor, Native American. Is that Joel that's with us?
Yeah, I posted I put his comment up there. The ET really have 3 balls.
I think so. Well, he must have gotten one of mine because I only got one now, buddy. So I'm just he probably did have 3 nuts.
It certainly says ET look like that's why they made the movie. No, aliens look like Paul. That's why they made that movie. We had that whole discussion already.
Oh, we got in the Paul thing. Yeah, we did
go back to our alien show.
What's Carolyn saying down here, Eric? You should just hold random things in connection with the show. I really should. I always connect things, don't I? I just kind of randomly go wherever. Speaking of the New Jersey Turnpike, a buddy of mine who's a concrete worker from New Jersey, I just found out, plays the drums. And for whatever reason, he's a customer in the store. And for whatever reason, I don't know how. Oh, I was doing air guitar because Unchained came. Because like we got a really weird mix on our the extra testicle. Joel, that went right over my head. Oh God! But where was it? Oh, Van Halen. So we have a really weird mix on our Big M radio, on our grocery store radio. Like it'll go from like the Beatles to like Simon and Garfunkel to like Loverboy to like a country song and then like Van Halen. So it's a really weird mix. But Unchained came on, and I was like fucking doing the air guitar and shit. And the fucking guy goes, he goes, hey, you do that pretty good. I said, what, air guitar? Yeah, man. He goes, you play? I said, yeah. And he could tell because I didn't really want to say I did. He's like, I play the drums. I'm like, oh, no shit. He's like, oh, we got a jam. And I'm like,
Thank you, complete stranger who I've never met before. Yeah, let's jam.
Yeah. And we got to know each other. Like, he's from Jersey. He's a really good dude. But like, the majority of the songs that I know are like the first 4 albums of Metallica, the first 5 albums of Slayer. Like, and he's talking like you know, like Led Zeppelin and all this shit. And I'm like, I can play some Led Zeppelin. Like I can play some Black Sabbath. If I mentioned Sabbath, I said, you like Black Sabbath? I can play a lot of that. He's like, oh yeah, I can play that. And I'm like, okay. So now we're on to something, you know, but I don't think you can do Fight Fire with Fire, you know, like that whole thing from Ride the Lightning. But anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn,
we're all over the place, dude. It's all right.
Carolyn's from New Jersey. I got to ask her something. Carolyn, have you ever seen the Jersey Devil down there? You ever heard of that, Tim?
Nice segue. Oh, yeah, the Jersey Devil, of course.
Yeah. It kind of looks like a horse.
Every state has their mythical creature. And theirs lives out the devil lives out in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey.
Yep,
he is a devilish wolf type dog thing.
Horse-faced, bat-winged.
Something crazy.
Cloven hoof, fucking.
Should I pop him up?
Yeah, you should pop the Jersey Devil up. Get the cool picture of the Jersey Devil. Heard of it, never seen it. Really? I was hoping like your Paperboy was the Jersey Devil or something. They even named their hockey team the Jersey Devils. I just figured Devil would be cool for the theme of the show. You know, Jersey Devil. You Jersey Devils, you. No, but I always like all the cryptids that like are supposedly out there. I always hoped that the Jersey Devil was one of the real ones. Because I always thought that was the coolest, like one of the coolest ones, like you know, ahead of a. Tim's gonna get the picture up here in a minute, but it's let's get rid of oh, there it is. There it is. So this is the Jersey Devil, the common representation of him. Yep, there it is. Even the tail too, like so, like his ears look like. So his face looks like a horse. His ears look like, what, a cow? A camel?
I don't know, even Jersey's creatures are stupid.
They are. Like, what?
Sorry, Carolyn. I'm just saying, it's a dumb creature.
No. There's no offense to you, Carolyn, at all.
This is a kind of more a badass picture of it.
But
it's got a ram head with bat wings.
That's like Danzig, the Jersey Devil.
Oh, there he is. I see him. There he is.
Oh, there he is. There's our Jersey. That's the real one right there. That's the real one. Carolyn, were you born in New Jersey? Oh, Joel, wait a minute. Joel's got an interesting anecdote. He says last time I saw Bigfoot, he took my picture. That explains. I believe it, Joel. If I saw you out in the woods, I would take your picture. I definitely would. Born in Brooklyn, thank God. You're not like a born and bred Jerseyite. You just kind of happened there.
But how long have you lived in Jersey?
That's the kicker. Yeah. Have you lived there long enough to be called a local?
I say yes.
I bet she's lived there 20 years. If she's even, old enough to live there that long.
Oh, stop.
When Bigfoot takes your picture. Oh, fuck that, Joel. No way. He took your picture because they're probably afraid that you were going to fucking chase them.
And yes, and the $1 Million Man he was.
Yep, and the $6 Million Man. 45 years you lived in Jersey?
She's a Jersey person.
You're a Jersey person. Brooklyn doesn't count anymore. Does not even count anymore. You are not even a New Yorker. You're a Jersey.
Not even this much.
No, it fizzled away. It's like it's gone. It's like a dandelion, all the way. It's gone. Never have it back again. Nope, that was forfeited. But no, Joel's so big that like if Bigfoot saw him, he would run because if Joel probably take down his whole family. And that's no lie. Parents moved here when I was little. Carolyn, you're not to like trounce upon a lady's age, but you're 45, huh? Wow. I thought you were a wee slip of a girl. Anyway, that's too bad that you live in Jersey. That's okay. We forgive you. But I looked up that whole thing with New Jersey about the left turn thing, and it's true. Like, you really can't turn left very much in New Jersey. There are no left turns, and there's a reason for it.
It's called jug handles.
Jug handles.
You have to go
That's
right.
it.
You have to go right to go left.
You have to go right to go left. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You're a Ranger fan? What? What? You're a Ranger fan, Carolyn?
At least she's not a Devils fan.
I'm older than that, Eric. New Jersey's all fucked up. Jersey was like, you're older than 45, huh? Oh, look at you divulging your age there.
No, she hates the Jug handles also.
Whatever engineer came up with the circle and in New Jersey should be shot. He should be shot. Jug handles. Shut up, Frank. She got you there, buddy. I remember this one time, Joel was down in Florida walking around the swamp, and the skunk ape came out, and he was eating a sandwich, and he was so scared he gave it to Joel, and the skunk ape ran away. I think it was a Slim Jim, actually.
A Slim Jim?
Yeah. Skunk apes eat Slim Jims, and Joel was hungry.
Nice.
So, yeah. I'd give it to Joel if he wanted it, wouldn't you? Fucking guy looks like he came out of the fucking 14th century Viking raiders, man.
I don't know what Joel looks like. Joel, pop a picture up.
What's Joel look like?
Yeah, you make it fine. I gotta know what he looks like.
Dude, he's a real powerlifting Viking is what he is. Like he's the real deal. He's probably, I mean, he's as Germanic as you can get. Like I've known him. Oh my God, we're working on like 30 years now. Like 96 or 7, I met him. So like 27 years. And I remember when I met him down in wrestling, oh my God, I was like this tall, skinny, blonde. I mean, you probably would have thought I was a girl. You know, I weighed maybe like 195 pounds, 190 pounds. I was like 6'3". You know, I was skinny. And like during my tryout, he was there. And like I ran around, did all the shit. And like I thought I fucked it all up, but I didn't. I did pretty good. But they wanted me to see how much I could bench press. And I'm like, I can't bench press anything. Like, I mean, I just started working out again, and I had a pretty decent body on me. I gained a lot of weight afterward, but like I got in there and they put on like 350 pounds, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like I'm literally gonna die. So they got it off the thing for me, and I brought it down, and I got it like almost up, and I couldn't quite do it. So they put down that I benched like 315. I'm like, well, okay, if that's what you think, like I'm not gonna argue with you. Later on in life I could do it, but back then. But no, Joel's always been. Now you wouldn't even believe this. Like you would believe it, but you wouldn't realize this. That Joel is actually very well read. He's a voracious note taker, very studious. He also he's I don't even know to what degree black belt in the martial arts he is, but he's got a numerous of them. And I'm talking like fucked up shit, like you know, like snatch your gun and flick the bullets away, shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm serious. He's such a chill, super dude. Like, you know, and our mutual like attraction was like comic books, metal, and of course we're wrestlers. But like we had a lot of the same interests, so it was really cool. But yeah, no, Joel. But he's just a big fucking Viking dude, man. And can somebody tell Dr. Oz he can leave Pennsylvania now? Well, Frank, he didn't win. Far left Fetterman won.
I was ignoring that comment to not get sucked into a political discussion.
Boy, he always wants to go into politics, doesn't he?
And I won't do
always
it.
Does.
I won't do it. So.
Terzio, I voted for Jimmy Carter, so I don't know what you want from me. Like,
I don't vote. I take the George Carlin stance on voting.
I do too. My vote does not count.
And if you vote for the wrong guy, you know, you can take the fucking blame. No,
you're fucked either way. If you vote for the one you want and they don't win, you're like, oh, fuck me. Then you vote for the one that you do want to win and they do win. Everybody's like, oh, well, that sucks. You're one of them. It's like, well, all right, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even going to vote. Because does your vote really count?
No.
Like I know that's the douchebag way of coming out, or backing out of it. But does your vote really count?
I don't think so.
I don't think it does either. Maybe that's another clue in the alien experiment. Could be. You think there's a secret alien base under New Jersey, Tim?
I think there's one on the moon.
You think there's one on the moon?
I'm a big fan of that new theory.
They say the moon's hollow. Like they say, like when the orbiter landed on it, it like rang like a bell, and you could hear it
I wouldn't
like
doubt
throughout the earth. I have a new obsession.
I'm all about that stuff now.
Oh yeah, dude. The conspiracy, like not conspiracy theories, but like alternate theories are fun. Conspiracy theories are just what they say they are. Conspiracy theories, and you can go down a rabbit hole, and that's like as soon as you start believing more and more and more and more. Matter of fact, there's a cool pyramid that somebody posted about where you start and where you end up if you start believing conspiracy. I'm gonna find it, but it's pretty cool, and it's like basically true, because like some of the stuff you and I are talking about, is basic stuff, and it's semi believable. But dude, you get up to the top, man, and it's like it's everything is so true. I'm gonna find it. The conspiracy pyramid.
Oh no, yeah, I said I told you I've been wanting to do one of those shows for a long time, the conspiracy theory show, to see which ones have validation, which ones are just like, dude, really, like complete bullshit.
There's a conspiracy chart, so we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to stop that screen. We're going to present. Hey, do you notice you told me that it's present now?
Yeah. They switched it for some strange unknown reason.
For some whatever reason. So okay. So what we're going to show you here is the conspiracy chart. And I'm going to try to blow this up so like we can see it. Can you see that?
Yes, yeah. I don't know how you zoom it. Yep, that's how you do it. Zoom it in like that.
Like that. So here you see, down here is grounded in reality, and up here is detached from reality. So let's go. So down here it says, Biden what? Smells children. Biden smells children. Silencing of conservatives. YouTube deleting dislikes. Hillary destroyed the federal evidence. Okay, so no. So, this isn't the one I saw. This isn't the one I like. That was a creepy one. Let's try this one. Is that the same one? I don't know. We might have to go with that one, Tim. Maybe it's this one. No, that's the one we just had. What the hell's the matter with me? Is it this one? Let's try this one. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. No, this is the one. This is one. Okay. So you're grounded in reality. So the Bohemian Club we know is real. Okay. Like down here, you see my arrow?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Bohemian Club. That's a real Bohemian Grove is a real place out in California where all the elite go. That's where they get the New World Order from. Okay. But it's really where they just go to be debauchery and, like throw pudding on prostitutes and shit and lick it off. Like stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but they supposedly do have some crazy rituals there too, involving fire and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. So like this is right here. This is things that actually happen. So Mockingbird was real. COINTELPRO was real. Big Tobacco lied about cancer. That was real. The what's the Naraya testimony? I can't remember that one. The Tuskegee thing. Yep, that was real. MK Ultra. The acid, you know what I mean? Experimenting on people. Okay, so we have questions. So up here, we have questions now, Tim. We're questioning stuff. So Princess Diana, it was a little weird. I can buy into maybe something happened there. Epstein didn't kill himself. He definitely didn't kill himself. There's no way he killed him. Well, he might have killed himself, but maybe he didn't. I don't know. The Denver airport, with the underground city.
I love the Denver airport one.
You like that one?
I like that's how is that not a movie yet? How have they made a movie about that yet?
I don't know. Maybe they're not allowed to.
I don't know. I think that's a great one. I'm a big fan of that one.
Oh boy, I don't know. Roswell. I have questions about Roswell because the first newspaper headline said that they found a UFO, and then they recanted it and said it was just a weather balloon. So why wouldn't they just wait and put it in the newspaper and say it was just a weather balloon? Why did they have to go do a re-edit and you know what I mean? Reissue it. UFOs. We already know that that's true because they've declassified all this stuff, and even on the news they're showing you UFOs now. They're not telling you what they are. Area 51 is actually a real place, but we don't know if there's aliens there or not. Free Britney. She's fucking wacko anyway. Like I'll personally don't give a fuck either way because she's done some. I understand the custodial fucking thing, and her dad was a cunt, and keeping her because he was on the gravy train. But let's face it, like she fucking went off the deep end anyway, man. Like fucking so fuck Britney Spears. No, I didn't mean it like sexually. Well, whatever. Marilyn Monroe. I don't know. Something's weird with that one. I mean, yeah, she was a pillhead. She very well could have overdosed. I can buy into that. Don't even get me started on the JFK assassination. Don't even get me started.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. So that's
It's the most famous one too.
That is the most famous one ever. Like, and I'm telling you, we could just do 2 shows on that one. So that's the speculation line right there. So now we're leaving reality. Okay. So we left reality. Prince Charles is a vampire. Oh, I don't know.
Nah,
that was pretty. That was pretty good. Mattress.
I think those people just live a real long time.
Yeah, like
some people just have those genes where they all live to be 100.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably drink like unicorn blood or something. Like, I don't know. It. They probably do. Do you think unicorns are real or were?
Sure, why not? A horse with a fucking thing on its head? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think so. Mattress Firm. Do you know much about that one?
No. What's that?
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
I don't know. If anybody knows what that means, tell me. Cryptids. I don't think there's cryptids, but I think that there are animals that we haven't discovered yet. Like, we only knew about gorillas since 1900, 1901. Like, we didn't know what they were. Like, and then we just, you know what I mean? We discovered that they were real. Well, I mean, the natives in Africa knew, the African people knew they were real. But just because, here's the theme of all of this, everybody. Fucking white people just fucking think they know everything. And just because they don't know it means it doesn't exist. Okay? But if they think it's true, then it's got to be true. That shows you how fucking naive the European fucking idiots that colonized don't get me started on this. Let me stop with that shit. And I'm not trying to offend white people. I am, but I'm not. Listen, if we're white, listen, you got to own up to it. You fucking suck if you're white. Like, you're an asshole to begin with, right off the bat. Just accept it, and then you're fine. The Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so I've got about 3 friends that have been to Loch Ness, okay? They all say that it's a creepy, creepy place.
I'm on board with this one.
I think that there's something in there. I don't know if it's a plesiosaur, but it's fucking weird, dude. I mean, that's a deep fucking old, cold lake. Like, maybe there's like a giant like freshwater whale in there. I don't know. Alien abductions. I'm on the fence on this one. I don't know. What do you think, Tim?
I'm on board with it.
You're on board with that. I can get on board with it. I don't think the aliens built Stonehenge. I think Elvis lived longer than we thought he did.
No, I think unfortunately, Elvis died in the shitter.
You think so? You think it was it? Elvis was done?
Because I think Elvis would have wanted to, at least if he was alive, I think he all right, can you just make sure I don't die on the shitter? Because why am I going to die on the shitter? That's a fucking horrible way to go.
You know what? I never thought about that. I might have to
change my stance. Why would you want to be known as the guy who died of fucking taking his shit?
Well, I guess you wouldn't know though, because you'd be dead.
Exactly.
But if he still lived, he
wouldn't want to be. Yeah, if you fake your death, I mean, you fake a heart attack, but say you had a heart attack in bed or in the tub, or fucking having sex. Don't say, yeah, I want to die taking a shit. It's dumb.
That is dumb. You're right.
And I love me some
100%
Elvis.
agree.
I wish he didn't die taking his shit, but I believe he did.
So Avril Lavigne replaced. I've heard. I don't. That's stupid.
No.
We know the Beatles existed. We also know that crop circles were created by a bunch of hoaxsters or pranksters. Like, that's proven. Greta Thunberg is a time traveler. Well, I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks about Greta Thunberg.
Yeah,
Or
fuck her.
Thunberg. Fucking, like, you know, and I'm not coming right or left. I just think that whole fucking thing is stupid. Fucking fuck off. All right. Yeah, I got fucking shit to do. Bigfoot. Oh, I'd love to think Bigfoot was real, but I got to tell you,
I'm gonna get on board with Bigfoot. I'm gonna get on board.
you're good. You're in.
Just because I really hope they exist.
Well, like I said, Tim, before, they found gorillas in 1900. You know what I mean? Like, the world did. The world acknowledged the existence of gorillas in 1900. Only local people that lived in that area of Africa knew of them. You know? And listen, there's people in Africa that say that there's, like, big lizard-like beasts and, like, giant gorillas that fucking kill lions, like, bigger than gorillas. So there's shit in it. Do you know how big Africa is?
It's too big. It's fucking jungle and fucking
and desert, and it's gigantic.
We don't even know what's in the fucking Amazon, for Christ's sake. They haven't discovered everything in there.
Dude, you know how big?
I don't want
to know how big. Do you know how big Brazil is?
Yeah,
do you have any idea how big Brazil alone is?
I'm saying, dude, you don't know what's in there. We're never know what's in there.
Never, ever, never. Nobody's ever going to know everything.
There's fucking probably tribes of people we still haven't seen yet, and then never seen the fucking light of day. All that shit.
There's animals. There's, rivers. There's fucking Nazis living in fucking like icebergs.
And don't forget the oceans, man. We oh, by the way, we discovered a new fucking squid. Oh, by the way, we discovered a new eel. Oh, but we don't know.
Yeah. There's a new shark that just ate this shark. It's like, okay. But you're getting on board with Bigfoot. That's cool. I'll fence that one. I'll sit on the fence. But now we move up to science denial here. Okay?
Oh, here we go.
So this is the science denial. So dinosaurs didn't exist. Okay, this is the hardcore religious people that'll tell you that fucking like the people go and bury bones and then rediscover them and say, if you're that much of an idiot that thinks that dinosaurs did not exist, then I don't give a fuck if you never talk to me again, because you're a fucking moron.
Who's going out there and creating giant bones just to bury them so they get discovered again?
Yeah. Do you think like that farmer in Wisconsin who was like digging his field out and found all those mammoth bones? Like, what did his wife go out there and bury him tonight? Well, I'll play a trick on Henry. You know what I mean? It's like, give me a break. Fucking you people are fucked. Fucking people think I'm fucked. You're fucked. Chemtrails. Oh, Tim, I as fanatical as this theory is, I don't know. I agree that they can make it rain, and I agree that they can control the weather. But the chemtrails, I think, are just like a fanatical idea that they want to believe. Like, if you're believing in this, like, you're starting to lose your mind. Oh boy, look what we're at next. Look where we are now. COVID-19 was made in a lab.
Yeah, but that's been confirmed.
Well,
that's not really
COVID-19 may have been, but COVID, the coronavirus, is
the original. Oh yeah. That's but the COVID-19 they said was fucking the Chinese. That's why everybody makes fun of China for that shit now. That's why.
Didn't they call it the China virus?
Yeah.
Isn't that offensive?
Hey, it is what it is.
The China virus. That's fucking great.
Well, that was Trump. Remember the famous thing, the China virus? And they said, look, listen, that's offensive. Why do you call it that? Because it's from China. It's like, you're right. Right.
What's so wrong about calling it the China? Okay, it's the China virus. Okay, just drink Clorox and you're all right. Okay, all right. I'm on Twitter and I'm running again. Okay,
Please don't get Terzio started, but Trump, please.
Frank, okay, all right. No, I'm not gonna. Soy boys, do you understand that one?
I don't even know what that is.
That's a new one to me.
I don't want to know what it is.
I must not be drinking enough Kool-Aid. Anti-vaxxers.
I'm not going to get involved in that either. You believe
I'm
what
not
you
gonna.
want to believe.
I'm not going to touch that. But all I can tell you is that I've had I'm not talking about COVID vaccines. I've had other vaccines, and I didn't grow like an eyeball on my kneecap, and like my heart didn't stop. Okay, so like get away from that. Jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams. Well, yes, it does. Yeah, it does. How do you think they melt steel to make the beams? With heat? Give me a break.
I know that's a 9/11 thing, and it's one of those things that pisses me off too. Because you got to remember another thing. That wasn't the only thing burning in those fucking buildings. Everything was burning in those buildings.
Everything was on fire.
You had fucking refrigerator condensers blowing up. You had fucking everything was blowing up in that goddamn building. Anything remotely fly. You had gas lines, power lines.
Yeah.
All that shit was blowing up during that fucking shit. So I didn't want to hear that crap.
Dude, these people, I'll tell you.
Frank wants to keep bringing this up. I'm real quick. Frank,
what's he talking about here? What are you talking about, Frank?
I got news for you. COVID's still running wild here. Okay? And why? Because it's getting winter. Thanksgiving and Christmas, you're going to see a massive breakout of COVID in this country. I guarantee it. Now, hospitalizations may not go up because most of us have the vaccine, but COVID's definitely going to go up.
I didn't see Carolyn. She said that the mattress firm had something to do with money laundering or something. What, are you in the mob, Carolyn? Necco. Oh, Italian, huh?
Oh, ends in a vowel.
Ends in a vowel. Oh, Carolyn.
You know what that means? She likes the gabagool.
She likes the gabagool. And she says your sister's ass and shit. Okay, so we're on to the global warming hoax. Listen, man.
I just think that was obvious. It's going to be 50 degrees this week in New York.
Yeah.
It's obvious, I think. Who cares?
I'm half on board and half not. Okay? I believe that the earth has warmed a little bit, but my theory is but judging by what I've read on both sides, okay? Now I'm not saying the nuclear bombs and all the fucking waste from China and India and all the factories and shit. China, here we go, China again. Everybody's going to think I hate China. Why do I have to like China, Tim? Can I ask you that? Why do I have to like China?
Because
why do I have to say, oh, boy, fuck, I don't give a fuck about China. I don't live there.
Because the left makes you want to you have to like everyone. Everyone has to like each other.
Well, fuck the left. And fuck the right too. Fuck Republicans. I don't give a fuck about any of them. I fuck them. If I want to say I don't like China, I don't fucking like China. I don't want to go there. It doesn't mean I don't like Chinese people. Okay. It means that their government's fucked up. They don't have any fucking, regulations on fucking waste or fucking pollution. Okay. Have you ever seen the shit coming out of those rivers into the ocean in India and in China? All the garbage? Dude, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
They have the two most fucking pollution cities in the world.
Yeah. Fucking Beijing and fucking whatever. New Delhi. I don't know. Or Beijing, whatever. Mahjong. I don't fucking know. Look, fuck China. I don't give a fuck. All right. I'm allowed not to like shit. Okay. Nobody can tell me what I can and can't like. Fuck off. Fuck China. They fucking suck. Not saying Chinese people. So I have a lot of Chinese friends. But overall, China sucks. And somebody that says, "Oh, you can't say that." Okay. Why don't you go move there and live there and eat there and go to the bathroom there? You gonna fucking tell me you like it? No, you're not gonna tell me you fucking like it. Because what they show you on TV isn't fucking real, okay? It's not how it is. I have no. My own brother has been there. A lot of my friends have been there, and I'm telling you right now, that fucking place sucks ass. Just like Russia. Fuck Russia. Russia sucks too. Fuck Russia. Fuck you, Russia. They got me going. Here we go. I'm shooting. Why did I go off, Tim?
I don't know.
Global warming. Okay, global warming. Okay. the Earth goes in warming and cooling cycles, okay? Warming and cooling, warming and cooling. Now, did we exacerbate this next warming cycle? Probably. I mean, how many fucking nuclear bombs have we let off since 1945? Like 10,000? Every country's let off at least one. We've let off about fucking 500. Russia's probably still lighting them off somewhere. So, yeah, we probably did fuck it up a little bit. But I don't think it's as bad as these assholes who are making money off it want to make you think it is. Like the left. Like the right are saying, oh, no, it doesn't exist. Well, yeah, it kind of does exist. But the left is saying, like, oh, it's all this. No, it's not quite that bad either, you know? They have to be, like, extreme with everything. Let's just fuck China. So anyway.
Rogan, I'm on board with this one. Soy
Finland,
boy means soy has something. It says soy has something in it that makes men feminine. I'm on board with this one. And while you that you can throw in lattes and skinny jeans and any music fucking made today.
Yeah, it all sucks.
Sucks. I'm on board with all of it.
The soy boys, okay.
Oh, Jesus, that's a song waiting to happen. I'm just saying.
Effeminate men, huh? Finland doesn't exist. This is kind of new to me. I've heard it before, but I didn't really think. I thought it was just a joke, but apparently it's not.
Finland doesn't exist?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Finland exists. I've met Finnish people, and like
that's just a weird one.
That's Helsinki. Like,
okay, Finland doesn't exist. Whatever.
How about this one? 5G.
The fuck does that mean?
It means like we're all getting like bombarded with death rays right now from the 5G going on. Okay,
I wouldn't doubt it, but who cares?
Well, what have we been getting bombed with for the last 40 years anyway? Like fucking. Okay, what's this? Government-made diseases. Oh, I don't know if I want to touch this one. Tim, you said it before. We don't know what the government. We don't want to know what the government knows, and
I know.
If you really knew the truth, like, would that make you feel better? No. Here's a good one. Essential oils cure all disease illnesses. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we're getting into the big shit, Tim.
Oh yeah, here's okay. First of all, flat Earth, fuck off. If you think the Earth's flat, fuck off this show right now and don't come back.
Don't come back. We don't even want you. The anti-Semitic point of no return. I like how they threw anti-Semitic in. They had to. They just had to throw that in there just to make you feel bad for reading that. So subliminal messages from the ruling class on children's TV. So now you can't even watch Mr. Rogers or the Teletubbies. There's people that think the Teletubbies are fucking bad for kids.
Well, anything has a subliminal. I mean, a commercial is a subliminal message, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Anytime you see a bag of Doritos in a fucking movie, that's technically a subliminal message.
Telling you to buy them.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
It's fucking advertising. It's big business.
Yeah.
Moon landing fake. Nope. Not buying that one. Nope. Nazis on the moon. I believe they're in Antarctica before I believe they're in the moon.
Or they're in South America.
They definitely are in South America. That's true. The Hollow Earth. Oh, this is another one, Tim. I want to believe the Hollow Earth.
Why, you think there's like dinosaurs and shit still down there?
I don't know what's down there, but like I want to believe it so bad, but just scientifically, I don't think it's possible. I just don't think it's possible.
You know what's down there?
What's down there?
Cthulhu.
That I would believe.
Cthulhu.
I would have no problem believing that.
And we're going to wake him up one day, and he's going to be real pissed off.
And he's going to crack the earth in half, and we're all going to go flying out into space.
He's just going to murder all of us, Cthulhu style. And Metallica's going to play the Cthulhu song up on the fucking roof while we all die.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I'm going
to be standing up like this, go, yes, Cthulhu. Kill me, my Dark Master. I love it.
Kill me. Now, let's see. Antifa International starting wildfire. Oh my God.
Fuck Antifa.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Fuck those pussies.
They fucking suck anyway. And they started wildfire. Are you fucking kidding me? Mars slave colony. Okay, so now people think we have. I'm not even touching that one. Pizzagate. Oh fuck, Tim.
No, I'm not getting that one either.
I'm not getting in that one either. What's that one say? Andrin.
I can't see it either. It's too small for me.
Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome. I don't know what that means.
I hope we have reptilian overlords, though.
Reptilian overlords. Now, listen to this. I know people in Windsor. I'm just saying in Windsor who I see on a daily basis shop in the store think there are reptilian overlords and the earth is flat. Like that's fucking.
I wouldn't let them shop there anymore.
No, that's beyond my control, but I fuck with them.
I said, you got to get the fuck out of my fucking store. This is a round earth store. Fuck off.
It's a round earth store. Well, I always get a pizza and I go, hey, man, welcome to Earth.
Fucking assholes.
What's Wayfair? Any idea what that is? I have no idea what that is.
I believe in a New World Order. I believe in an Illuminati. Not like they control every single facet of what goes on in the world, but no. I do believe the world's powerful are connected somehow. I don't believe like Frank Sinatra was in the fucking Illuminati, but I do believe like the world's most powerful people do have some kind of super special group that they belong to.
Probably.
Like the fucking Legion of Doom or the Super Friends or something.
Yeah. But we already know there's only one New World Order.
Exactly.
I see one that resonates to my youth. There was a satanic cult panic back in the day here.
Oh, heavy metal. Heavy metal, everything, all that shit.
So somebody took the head of a pig and threw it in the swimming pool of Mr. Kozak. Remember their principal?
No fucking way, really?
Yeah, and you want to know what it was?
What?
It was just the Southern boys playing a prank.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that started up all kinds of fucking anti-devil, anti-metal rhetoric and all that bullshit.
Oh, my God. My mother freaked out. Fucking Luke Tucker's mom freaked out. Like, they were convinced that there were fucking satanic cults everywhere and everybody was going to get sacrificed and fucking there's blood going to be running into Delaware and fucking it was so fucked up. I just think that's cool. Now, this one I don't think's cool. I don't like the Sandy Hook thing, man. Like, you got to fucking. If you think that's real, I don't ever want you to talk to me ever again. Whoever thinks that's real, turn your computer off. Don't ever even think about me ever again because that's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life. There were little kids that fucking died there, man. Like, you can't make a mockery of that and think of some fucked up conspiracy. Fucking little kids died, man. Like, why would you even think of fucking around with that?
And where are those kids now? That's what I'm saying. Where are the kids?
Yeah. If they're alive, where are they? You got to be a fucking sick fuck. Well, that's why we're in this now. Illuminati. What do you got? Follow the White Rabbit. Yeah, okay. I don't know who George Soros is, but I'm sure that's fucked up too. QAnon, I know what that is. That's fucking bullshit.
That's bullshit.
White genocide? I'm pretty sure the meth and the Mountain Dew are taking care of the fucking white people dying. I don't think there's a genocide going on.
By the way, white genocide, new band name. I'm calling it. No one take it.
No one take it. That's taken. Copyright.
Taken. Wayfair one is they don't sell furniture. Their products are codes for child trafficking. Wow.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow, that's fucking crazy. Hey, that child trafficking thing is fucking serious, though. That shit's
it is serious, and something's got to be done about that. Something has got to be done about that. I'm just saying, they should bring the Delta Force back in. Well, there is a Delta Force already, but they should really let them handle all that. I think. What's this say up here? Celebs. That doesn't say. Celebs moisturize. Am I reading that right?
I can't see. It's too small for me.
I don't even want to say that.
Like with children's blood or something?
Foreskin.
Wow.
I don't even want to think that. I don't even want to think that someone does think that. Are you kidding me?
And what level of celebrity does that? Like how do you know you're at that peak where you can fucking moisturize your skin with the fucking whatever the hell it says. I don't like either Tom Cruise show up your house, say, "Congrats, you made it to the club. Here's some foreskins you can rub on your face." No.
Yeah, or like Tom Hanks, is he sitting on a bench and he's like, "Here you go," you know, like fuck, come on, man.
No, I don't buy it.
No, not into it. Bill Gates microchipping. A member of my family believes that.
I don't care. Listen, I got 3 fucking vaccine shots and I got my flu shot. If they all have chips in them, I don't care because you're going to see the most boring person in the world that they're following. I got nothing to show you.
It's such bullshit, Tim. It is such bullshit.
And if they're listening now, they're like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about? There you go.
Like, this is, here we go, dude. This is like, we're in the fucking deep of it here. Like the deep state. There's no deep state. There's the deep south. And you go and get fried chicken and fucking, what else do they have then? Red beans and rice and lemonade. You know what I mean? Like, what else they have in the south that we don't have up here? Grits. I don't know. Corn whiskey, shit like that. Like, there's no deep. That's the only deep state I know, or the deep south. There's no deep state. The Elders of Zion. So that's another, I believe. So like they think the Mormons are fucked up, but like I don't know if that's got something to do with it, or it's like some more like fucking like Jewish things that they're trying to be like. It says the anti-Semitic point of no return. So I'm assuming that all of these are racially motivated. You know what I mean? Well, look, reptilian overlords. You know. Oh, I didn't see this one, Tim. Obama's birth certificate's fake.
Oh yeah, because he wasn't. I mean, people who've hated him from the beginning said he wasn't born in America, so he never should have been president.
Oh my God, he was born in Hawaii.
Who cares?
He's Hawaiian, dude. Like fucking, come on, man. You know, and you know what? Why dance around it? His father's black, his mother is white. He's of mixed race. He's an American. Get over it. There's fucking nothing else to talk about. Holy fuck. So anyway, that's the conspiracy chart. And that's when you go fucking wacko up here. In here, like, you know, you have a chance to come back. In here, you're like dabbling a little too much. That's like, you know, that's like your first hit of pot or like when you take that first fucking Percocet and, you know, you like it, but you know you shouldn't take another one. Down here, you're just like walking by your window shopping, and I guess you're grounded in reality down here. You know, it's okay to believe in MK Ultra, but yeah, dude,
there's one more that you missed though.
Did I miss one? What did I miss?
I'm gonna pop this window. Wait, get rid of your window for a minute.
Oh, get rid of my window. We're done with that.
There was one that these 2 guys would become the greatest members of pop culture pros of all time, and it was these 2 guys right here.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
you believe that? Who are they, Tim?
It's a conspiracy, but it's all true. It's all true.
It is all true.
These 2 guys became the greatest pop culture pros
tag team
of all time.
Host of all time. Look at that! Wow. So that's on the train tracks in Deposit, right down by the courts. And man, I had some like reddish blonde hair, didn't I? Holy shit.
And my clothes didn't fit. I wanted to make sure everything was too big for me to wear.
And look at me. I'm tight jeans, tight shirt.
Roddy Piper shirt.
Doing
the Undertaker pose.
We're both doing it. I had the mullet.
You see, though, this shirt
life was good.
Went down to about here. And I had to like tuck it and like pull it out. That's how big it was. Oh yeah, I wasn't fucking around back in the day.
Nice. That's fucking cool.
I forgot that now we can pull up shit like this because we can share the screen. I thought it'd be funny to pop it up.
That is cool. Yeah, we can share everything now. Like there's nothing. There's nothing we can't. Nothing we can't share. The Steve Grogan, the Wayfair is the one that they don't sell furniture. The products are codes for. Oh, Grogan got in on that one.
Yeah,
cool. That's pretty. He's pretty smart for a retired New England Patriots quarterback. Remember him, Steve Grogan?
Oh yeah,
the quarterback. Yeah, I always thought that was funny that your buddy Steve and Steve Grogan we're the same. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. There's a lady I know at I'll just say a lady I know that thinks celebrities drink virgin child's blood and it keeps them young. And all the elite do it. And I said, okay, so you tell me that wrinkled ass, old fucking crusty Queen Elizabeth was drinking fucking child's blood? She looked like a fucking turnip that got fucking blitzed in the microwave and fucking somebody tried throwing powdered sugar on to make her look good. She does not drink fucking blood to make her look young. She was older than fucking hell.
Maybe that's just why she lived so long. I think they're trying to say
96 isn't that old. I mean, it's old, but I mean,
almost like Emperor Palpatine, to where you look all fucked up, but you just live longer than you should.
Live longer. Maybe I don't know. Did she eat bananas like all the other old people that live that long? I bet that's what it is. Like bananas and 1% milk. I'm convinced that that's what keeps you going. You know what I mean? I'm convinced because Tim, every old person buys bananas and 1% milk. I'm telling you right now, they all do. And I've been there 5 years, and like these people that were 75 or 80 that are 85 or 80 now, they don't look any different. They look like they're 70, 65. This one guy runs, another guy lift weights. Fucking, I'm like, holy, and they all buy the same thing: 1% milk and bananas. I'm serious. I think that's the secret.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. So, Terzio, go down to the bodega, buy a quart of 1%, and buy like a bunch of bananas, and eat one or two a day, and you're good. No more pasta. No more pasta fajoule. No more. What's that other one? Zuppa de mussels. No more of that.
Oh, Zuppa de mussels.
Is that good? Is that a real thing?
Oh yeah, it's all real.
I'm just doing Soprano stuff, so I have no idea.
It's all real.
It's all real. Have you had Zuppa de mussels?
Yeah, mussels. That's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
The angel hair. Is that what they do?
It's all good, man.
Cool. Pasta fajoule. I don't know. I think I've had that in a soup. Maybe. Am I wrong? What am I thinking about? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know exactly if I know what that is yet.
Yeah, I don't know what that is yet either. I don't know if I want to know. I think I want to keep that like, some stuff you just like, you it's fun hearing about, but you really don't want to know what it is. I don't think I want to know what that is.
Like, we know what the pasta is. We don't know what the fuck a fazool is.
No, the Italians can keep that. I don't want anything to do with it. Bruschetta. Oh, would you like a bruschetta?
Bruschetta.
I know what that is. The lamb head. I thought that was like Scottish cheese or something. Italians believe that the world is round and is full of mafia. Well, I wish it were, Frank, because I wish the mafia would make a comeback. Because I think we need that balance in the world, especially in the United States right now. We need organized crime because the FBI needs people to chase after in order to keep everything okay. There needs to be a balance in the world, man. There needs to be a balance in the world. I don't know why, like, the United States is like, well, this is bad, but it's okay, and China's bad, but they're all right. It's like, no, man. There needs to be a good and an evil, okay? Because that's the balance. You know what I mean? Good's always going to triumph over evil. Now everything's like, well, it's all right. Russia's bad for invading Ukraine, but those poor Russian people, you know what? Blitz every fucking one of them. Who gives a fuck? At this point, do you really give a fuck? No, you don't. It's like, those poor people in China that live in those overcrowded cities. Okay, so number one, when you live in a city with 8 billion people in it, I mean, I know I'm exaggerating, but when you live in a city the size of Binghamton that has 2 million people, I think there's a fucking problem. Number one, quit having fucking kids. Number two, fucking move the fuck out of there, okay? Like, that fucking wall and that fucking street aren't going to move when you wake up in the fucking morning, all right? What do I have against China today, Tim? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's Terzio's fault.
Way to go, Terzio. Way to get me going on China.
He keeps bringing it up, so.
You know, fuck the USSR, the Russia, whatever the fuck they are. You know what? I know Ukraine didn't do anything. I got some Ukrainian friends, and it is fucked up that Russians are going in there. But why don't they just massacre the fuck out of them so they stay the fuck out of the Ukraine? Just kill them, fuck them. Who gives a fuck? You know, this whole peace fucking shit. Peace. Listen, Megadeth said it best, Tim. Peace sells, but who's buying? I'm not. I got buddies that were Iraq war vets and Afghanistan vets and Desert Storm. And, dude, they're the real fucking deal, man. And they had to go and fucking deal with shit like that. Then you got these people going, oh, you know, it's like, no, man, you weren't there. You didn't have to do that, you know? And these guys don't want the glory either. They're not like the glory hounds. They don't even want to talk about it. You know what I mean? So they really got to think about like what they're talking about, because like real veterans, like real vets that saw war action, like my buddy Chris, man, he saw some shit I don't even want to think about. Like he doesn't really talk about it. If I ask him a question, he'll answer it.
He's got a war face.
Yeah, he's not like a douche about it, but he's like, I know when to stop. It's like I know when to stop talking because.
Well, they
like,
say that's how you know you've been there is when you don't talk about it.
No, he didn't talk about it at all.
That's how you know you've seen some shit.
Yeah, like my father was in Korea. He never talked about it.
That means he's seen some shit.
You know, so and my Uncle Ed, he never spoke about Vietnam. I mean, you wouldn't even know he was in Vietnam unless you asked my aunt or my dad or somebody that knew. You know, so.
Remember that line from Jarhead, and he said, "Your father was in Vietnam, right?" And he said, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "Did he have the balls to die there?" And he said, "No, sir." He said, "Did he ever talk about it?" He said, "Only once." And he said, "Well, now you know he's not fucking lying." I was like, I think that's perfect. That is perfect. John Cena in that? No, that was Jake Gyllenhaal and Jamie Foxx and.
Oh, okay.
He was in the Marine Cena.
The Marine.
This one was Jarhead.
Jarhead. Okay, that's something different.
It's about Desert Storm, the first Desert Storm.
Okay. But you know, it's like people got to understand from a comedic point of view, like, and from like a satirical point of view, like you have to like and dislike things. Like, and it's okay to say that you don't like something. You don't have to like everything. Okay, you don't have to like everything. Okay, I'll give you an example. I don't like Tucker Carlson. I think he's a fucking douchebag. I think he spews fucking idiotic shit all the time. I don't even think he should be on the air. He's such an idiot. But you know what he is? He's fueling the fucking fire. He doesn't probably believe half of the shit that he talks about, which makes him a bigger asshole. So Tucker Carlson sucks. What else sucks? China sucks. The Russia sucks. You know, they probably made up the thing that Finland doesn't exist. It's probably their fault. You know what I mean? It's like you know, they got this guy sitting in Helsinki drinking vodka or whatever they drink out there. What do you drink in Finland? Finnish wine? I don't know. They even have wine in Norway or in the Scandinavian country. Are they Scandinavian? Finland are, right?
I have no idea.
They're Vikings. They got to be. They have to be. They don't have to be. We're going to call them that. When you two are talking, it goes in a low, slow voice. That's your internet, man.
I think it's you, Jared.
Yeah, that's your internet, dude. Every few minutes. China sucks. The Russians, yes, Terzio. Yes. And the United States has an 80-year-old man as president. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's really where we're at right now, you know? But like I said, Tim, it's okay to fucking not like shit, man. It's like you get looked at funny when you say fuck that place. Well, fuck that place. Like, fuck Russia. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I
don't give a fuck about China.
That's the left liberal Hollywood fucking Ellen DeGeneres. You know, you have to love everybody and love everything. And no, I don't like.
It's not healthy to be that way. That's what makes you. That's what makes that pyramid go up. Okay, that's why these people are fucking crazy. Because you just got to say for once, like you got to walk into the convenience store, get your cigarettes and go. And if the guy tries talking to you and being like, "Hey, have a good night," and you turn around and go, "I don't want to have a good night," so fuck off. You should not feel bad for wanting to say that. I agree. Now, if you want to be a nice person and think everybody's fine. But you can't. Not everything is a fucking lollipop and a rainbow and fucking Rice Krispie treats and fucking. It's not like that, man. It's okay to fucking not like stuff. Fuck China.
That's why I always like these talk show hosts. You got to sit there and pretend like you like. Oh, I love this song and I love this artist. No, you have to have them on your show for ratings.
Yeah.
Like if
Jimmy
I had
Fallon.
Yeah, like yeah. Oh, I love this group. No, do you? Do you really love this 15-year-old girl singing about hanging out on a Saturday night with her fucking friends? No, we can't relate to that shit no more. We're not that age anymore.
No.
Don't pretend you love it because you got to get your fucking ratings up.
Exactly. You know what? If we ever got to the point where we could have like a live show, like I could have like a Tonight Show kind of thing, and you could sit there like Ed McMahon, I would have like Guns N' Roses on, and fucking like Danzig and even like 80s, but whatever, dude. I would have cool shit that we could relate to, not fucking Lizzie McGuire and Anastasia. Is that even a real thing? Anastasia, I don't even know.
It could be. What's
her name there? True Jackson VP. I don't know what her name is. Fucking, she was a Nickelodeon. They all sing eventually, but yeah, you don't have anything in common with fucking Demi Lovato, and you know what I mean. I can't relate to fucking Selena Gomez. Like I have no idea. Why would I have on it?
You can have these people on your show.
Just don't placate them with phony shit.
Don't fucking sit there and pretend. Listen, I love your album. Do you? Do you really love? Or you have me on for ratings? I'm on to promote something. You're having me on for ratings. That's a perfectly good business fucking decision. I'm not going to suck your ass for it.
No.
Like if one of them wanted to come on, like we had a show and who do I fucking hate? Well, any rapper from today. All right, I think your music sucks dick and you're not going to perform, but you want to come on and promote it because I want the ratings. I'm okay with that.
Fine.
But I'm not going to let you sing because I think your music is shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes.
Like I don't know. I don't even know. Like the Island Boys. I'm an island boy.
Dude, nothing has made me more happy than the fact that they are broke and complete failures already.
Are they really?
Only took less than a year.
Wow, they went up and they went down.
Dude, they were never up. They made one video. They had fake money in their video. They had fake money. Now they owe all that money. They only make money doing cameos, and those cameos are dried up. No one gives a fuck, and they owe their manager, I think, about $500,000.
Cool.
So you know what? I love the fact that they crashed and burned so quickly.
I do too.
Because by the way, they went to school with my niece. My niece knows the both of them, and she said they're both dicks. They were always dicks. They're not from the island; they're from fucking Florida.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love every fucking.
Aren't they Cuban? Aren't they Cuban or something? They're not even like from the island. They're from Cuba.
No, they're fucking white. They're whiter than us.
Oh, that just made me feel like that sent a shiver up my spine.
Dude,
oh God,
I love the fact that they failed. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Do we know anybody?
They did one show and they got booed off the stage, and they try to act all tough, like we'll fight. They try to fight everyone who tries to interview them. Look them up. They try to start fights.
Do they really?
And one host is like, dude, if you didn't have your fucking bodyguard here, I would kill you. I would kill you right now. And they get all tough. Like, get off my fucking show because you guys are nothing. Every show's like that.
I heard they got kicked off a couple shows because they were dicks.
Yeah, they are. They're dicks. They're just big fucking dicks. And I love the fact that they are failures and they owe money and they tattoo their faces for no fucking reason. I love it.
That is cool. Now they're never going to get a job in public. I love it. Now maybe they can go to China. It's a good fit. Do we know anyone from Cuba? We do, right?
Cuban Pete.
Oh,
he's the king of the rumba beat.
Dude, our favorite Jessica is Cuban.
Nardo?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I was going to say Scarface, but I don't think he was Cuban, was he?
No,
is Nardo Cuban?
I think Nardo is from Cuba. I think she is. I hope it's not Puerto Rico because I'm going to feel really stupid if I got it wrong. I think she's from Cuba.
We'll find out in the messages.
I think she's from Cuba. I really do. It's gorgeous, man. She is
You-
fucking gorgeous.
You want me to hit her up on the message for this is background check?
Yeah.
Let's see if she answers. I'll hit her up on the Pop Culture Pro chat.
Yeah, hit her up. She is fucking gorgeous, dude. Wow, she's like one of my favorite people too. Aside from that, I love Nardo. No, the reason I bring up Cuba is because Obama lifted the tariff on Cuba, the trade embargo, and you can get Cuban cigars now. I guess that's been a thing for like years now. I didn't know that.
That's just such a stupid thing to ban anyway.
Well, it is, and it's like, we kind of need somebody to be communist so capitalists can capitalize and conquer it, right? Aren't we a capitalist society?
We failed.
We did fail. The United States is the biggest joke, and it's too bad because this is a nice place. Like, I like where I live. I don't really like New York, but I don't hate New York. Everybody's like, I hate where I live. I hate New York. I don't really hate it. It's like, I just wish it was a little better, You know what's
great? You ever see that? What's that fucking show on HBO? It was called when Gil just wrote back, LOL, what? I told Gil, shut your mouth, Gil. We're not talking to you. Well,
yeah,
no,
shut up, Bert. Bert, just shut up. Don't talk.
That fucking Jeff Bridges thing where he was asked why America is the greatest country in the world, and he went sprouting off on why it's not. Have you ever seen that?
No,
dude. We're gonna play that because this it breaks your heart. It honestly breaks your heart. Well, let me look that up real quick.
Yeah, I was trying to touch on it before with like the Native American thing. It's like, even Thanksgiving's a fucking bunch of bullshit. I don't like Thanksgiving either. Like, I just don't like it. I like the food, but I wish somebody would just make a turkey like in like June. I'd love to have Thanksgiving dinner in June. But no.
You want to check that out real quick?
Yeah, I want to see it.
I watched it. It's heartbreaking, and it's shocking in a way, and it's
probably true though.
Here we go. Let's share it. Let's pop it up too big. All right, you ready? You see it?
I see it down here. Yeah.
Well, add to stream. Okay, here we go. Watch this. This is
My name's Steven. I'm a junior, and my question's for Will McAvoy. Do you consider yourself?
Nope, not this one. We'll fast forward.
I consider myself a.
Hang on.
The integrity of your broadcast would be compromised. There was a short piece on Vanity Westbrook. You probably saw it where he.
Hang on. My bad.
Are you willing to?
Here we go.
Can you say in one sentence or less what? You know what I mean. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Will?
The New York Jets.
Oh, Jeff Daniels, not Jeff Bridges.
That's what I meant, Jeff Daniels.
I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Well, Lewis and Sharon said it. Diversity and opportunity and freedom. You don't look satisfied.
I want a human moment from you. What about the people? Why is America
not the greatest country in the world, Professor? That's my answer.
You're saying
yes.
Let's talk about
Fine.
Sharon. The NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime, column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose.
If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey, and with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom?
Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain,
Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is There is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be.
Is this a movie?
Was right.
TV show.
We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
Fuck yeah.
That's great. What show is that?
Newsroom. The Newsroom.
That's pretty cool. I never knew that existed.
Fuck yeah.
I never knew that existed.
That's a fucked up. I mean, that really nails shit on the head.
Yeah, he's pretty much got it right.
My favorite part is that the worst shit. I say it all the time. I try to tell my poor nieces that, I know, I understand you guys went to college and this, and this, but you are the worst fucking generation that has ever existed. You guys are just a bunch of fucking pussies. It's just the way it is.
They are. I even see it. I hate talking like this, but like, I have to push my boys to like go into a pricker patch and get a ball, or like, stop from being whatever. And I tell them, I'm like, stop fucking being a fucking girl. Girls are tougher than guys. I mean, they are anyway, but like, just don't be a pussy. Like a girl or boy. Like, you don't be a fucking pussy. There's plenty of pussies in the world. Don't be a pussy. Fucking be tough. How the fuck do you think we got this way? We didn't get this way by getting patted on the fucking back, saying good job, go to the safe room and cry. You tell these guys that were in World War II when they're fucking 17 years old, lying about their age, going over to fucking kill Nazis, asking for a safe room because of their mental health. No, they got home and ate bacon and lived to be 90 years old. You know what I mean? God, what the fuck happened?
That's what I'm saying, man. We are the last fucking decent generation. And I'm not just saying it because it's us. I'm saying it because it's true.
Well, we are. And you know what? I agree that a lot of them were misinformed. I agree that, not misinformed. I agree that a lot of them needed a little better tolerance, okay? But it was the way they were raised. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be wholly to blame for that because that's what they were fed, okay? They were spoon-fed that. They were taught to be racist. They were taught to be, anti-Semitic. They were taught to be fucking anti-gay. Like, all those things, it's the goddamn bullshit fucking church, fucking Christian fucking assholes. Oh, here we go. Putting this ideal on them that fucking anything that isn't fucking white and Christian is fucking wrong. Okay? That's where they could have done better, in my opinion. Okay? But as far as the hardiness And
You mean
the
as far as like our parents go, you mean?
our parents, yeah. Our
Yeah.
parents, yeah. Because
The
we were
boomers.
more tolerant, dude. Like, we didn't care if people were gay. We didn't care if people dressed whatever. Like, dude, we were the fucking anti-everything generation. We accepted everything, and we were fucking angry. And we still are. You know? I don't give a fuck if you're black or white or Asian. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, have 2 penises or 8 vaginas. I don't care, man. If you're fucking cool, let's hang out. That's where we're at, man.
And see, that's where this generation, they took it to the fucking extreme. Now, there's 877,000 genders, and there's fucking, everyone has to share a bathroom, and no one, that's it's like, all right, we had it right, and you're just fucking it all up. That's how I look at it. That's
Pretty
how I
much,
look at
dude.
it.
Like, everything's too fine of a point. Like, stop putting too fine of a point on everything. Like, fucking, it's fucked up, man. It's so bad. These people that think, like, here we go, but with the church thing again and the fucking religion bullshit is like, there's demons among us. Motherfucker, there's no such thing as a demon, okay? That's a made-up fucking thing from the fucking church to scare you and then staying in line, okay? I've never believed in any of that bullshit. I don't believe in it now, and I'm not going to believe in it tomorrow. Like, fucking, just be a good person. Like, there's evil people. There's fucking worse people than demons, okay? They're not possessed. They're just fucked up.
Yeah, don't be a dick. It's as simple as that.
Don't be a dick.
Don't
It's
be
like,
a dick.
okay, well, maybe they need some help, and after we have them in confinement a while, let's release them back. No. If they're that bad, just fucking kill them. You know what I mean? Especially if they're Russian or China or from China. I don't know. Like, fucking. And you know what? I ingest. I do a lot of this in jest. Like, I don't hate all Chinese. I don't hate China. I don't like China, actually. I don't like China, the country. But I do like a lot of Chinese people. I like some Russian people. They're okay. But Russian people are weird and standoffish and smell funny. And, like, I don't really want to get too close to them. But they're not all that bad. But fuck them anyway. But the reality and the moral of this whole thing is like, use your head and stand up for yourself. If you got any gumption to you, believe in something. Just don't go with the flow, man. If you don't fucking like something, say you don't fucking like it. Like I said, I don't fucking like China. I don't want to live there. They're fucking dirty. They're fucking rude. The fucking country sucks. They don't fucking abide by anything planetary to keep this place clean. They don't. Okay? That's one thing I will say about the United States. It's like, I know everybody thinks this is a polluted fucking whatever dump, but we've done a lot for fucking recycling and toning down pollutants and shit like that. We were doing pretty good, Plus, we got Canada that brings all that, like, that cold air that filters it out anyway. So thank God we live next to Canada.
Thank you,
Canada.
Canada.
What's that?
It's a thank you, Canada.
Thank you, Canada. Yep. You're good for something besides hockey and poutine. Is that what it is?
Poutine. Soggy fries, right? Cheese, soggy fries or some shit?
With slices of fucking cheese and gravy on it. Leave it to the Canucks. Anyway,
they call that something different here. What do they call it here? Like potato delight or some shit?
Jersey fries or something? They're not serious. Aren't they Jersey fries? Isn't that what they're called?
I know they call it potato delight around here.
Potato delight? Okay.
Fries.
I thought they were called Jersey fries, yeah.
Gravy and cheese.
Yeah. Cheese fries. I think you're called cheese. I don't know. I don't get it, but Tim, I think that's going to exit us. Get it? Exit us. We're going to.
We are creating an exodus.
We are creating an exodus, yeah. But, it's okay to fucking think China sucks. Russians are fucking assholes. If you haven't taken anything from this, rewatch it and figure it out, man.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a douchebag. Don't be a cunt. We got enough cunts in the world.
That should be your next shirt. A2Z Program on the back. Don't be a dick.
Or don't be a cunt. We can do the little squiggly thing for the U.
Oh yeah, because again, cunt highly offensive.
Can't say cunt. You know what I mean? Don't say that. Australians say it every day in normal speech.
And English.
Say it on TV.
The English too. The English too say it all the time.
Yeah, we can't say cunt because I don't like the C word. It's a fucking word. Oh my God. Go fucking drink a beer. Or something. I don't know. Stick a potato up your ass. I don't know. Whatever. But we're going to wrap it up. We've had a good show here. Thanks, everybody, for coming on. Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks, Terzio, as always. Terzio, it's lovely having you. Thank you, Joel. Brother Joel, love you so much. Thanks for coming on. New guy. Who was it? Edmund Fitzgerald? Who was that?
Oh, Edmund Davis. Yeah.
Edmund Davis, yeah.
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Thanks for coming on. And everybody who watched and listened and is offended by everything, well, sorry you are. Like, I don't believe in the flat earth. I don't believe in reptilians. I think China and Russia suck, so get over it, okay?
But one day Cthulhu will fight Bigfoot as a Loch Ness monster for planet dominance.
And the Megalodon.
That's real.
Yeah, I know that's
just a big shark.
Mm.
We know there's big sharks.
Yeah, they don't even bother you, dude.
I mean, it's not like, I don't think there's the ones the size of like fucking Jason Statham fights. I'm just saying.
No.
There's definitely gigantic sharks that hopefully we never meet.
There's squid out there, though, that are really big. Like the ones that we have found are small juvenile ones. And they're like 80 feet long.
Dude, I've already seen the footage.
So there's Kraken. The Kraken's real. It's not like some fucking 60-year-old VFW guy bending over fucking picking cans up. That's not the Kraken I'm talking about.
You know who wants to catch the biggest squid of all time, right? The Italians.
Zach Ramsey.
The Italians, so they can make that fucking
the calamari.
The calamari.
The calamari and the gabagool.
The calamari.
And I thought you meant your fucking brother-in-laws want to go kill a fucking giant squid. That's going to be next. That's going to be next.
If they were offered a chance to kill the biggest squid in the world, they'd be there in 2 seconds flat.
I guarantee you they would be. If some like fucking New Zealand Kiwi idiot fucking said, "Hey, Ramses, you want to come to New Zealand and kill a giant squid?"
Some of them can't swim, so I it'd be interesting, but I bet they would say yes.
Hang on, let me guess which two. Zach and Jeremiah.
No, Zach and Josh can't swim.
What?
I'm pretty sure Zach can't swim. I know Josh can't. No, Zach can't either.
Those knuckleheads fucking go out in those shitty fucking boats and they can't even swim?
They wear vests. They wear vests. They know what
they're doing.
I
got to teach them how to swim then. I'm a good swimmer. No pun intended.
I think it's too late for that.
Oh, it's never too late, Tim. Well, yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Unless they're going for the giant squid, then maybe. But otherwise,
listen. Those stories came from somewhere, and now it's proven that it's real. But anyway, we're gonna wrap that up. Thank you, everybody, for a great show. Tim, thank you once again.
Of course.
As always, for a great A2Z program. We might do a special show tomorrow. Is that true?
So I was grooving to the music. Yeah, tomorrow, because tomorrow is Survivor Series, WWE Survivor Series. So since we didn't do our Just Too Sweet on Tuesday, tomorrow might be a little Just Too Sweet old school fun with me and Eric, and then we're going to have Dave come on, and me and him are going to talk about the upcoming pay-per-view and do our prediction and preview show for Survivor Series 2022 sometime tomorrow. We don't know when. We just wing shit, but we'll post it when we're on.
It's combined too, right? It's Survivor Series and War Games.
Yes, we're gonna have a couple War Games matches going on. You're gonna have the Bloodline taking on the Battling Brutes, whatever the fuck they're called. And so they're gonna have, and there's the Women's War Games too, which either is gonna be the return of Sasha or Charlotte. We don't know which one yet because there is a surprise coming tomorrow.
So there's gonna be 2 rings enclosed in a cage.
2 rings enclosed in a cage tomorrow.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep. So tomorrow, I don't know, sometime during the day, you will probably pop that show out. Are you working tomorrow or no?
No, I think I'm off.
All right. So yeah, me, you, and Dave will discuss it. We'll figure out a time to do the show, and we'll knock it out.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Ooh, nice.
So you got that to look forward to. We're waiting to hear from Nardo because I believe she's from Cuba.
Let me see.
Like I said, I don't want to get it wrong because she's gorgeous, and she's not just a gorgeous outside; she's gorgeous inside.
She's taken, Eric. You know she's taken, right, Eric? You know she's taken. Just so you know.
I know that. I'm taken too. I can, but I can call another girl pretty, gorgeous.
No, you said gorgeous though.
She is gorgeous. So
I think along the lines you like I don't think your girlfriend would mind you saying pretty, good looking. I think once you start getting the gorgeous and hot, they may get a little upset with you.
She said Carl Urban's hot, so I get one.
No, that's women though. Women can do that. We're not allowed. Haven't you
Listen,
figured that out yet? Haven't you figured that out yet, Eric?
That's probably why I get in fucking trouble all the time. That's
Exactly.
probably why.
They can
Probably
say any
why.
man's hot, but if we say, "Wow, that chick is hot," we're fucking scumbags.
No.
And even if they don't say it to you now, a week from now, they'll be like, "Oh, I remember what you said about that."
Oh no, they'll remember. It'll be stored like right here, waiting to fucking come out. And they check on it every day, like, oh yeah, that's still there. I'm gonna get pissed off. So yeah, I know.
Just
The
waiting
whole
for you
fucking thing.
waiting for you to fuck up once, and they spring it on you.
Well, I've already put it out into the internet, and it's already recorded. I kind of like this background music, Tim. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it.
I try to get.
I think we're gonna have to use it.
Anyway, that's a feeling smooth.
It
you
is.
Want to rock out? We can rock out.
No, I'll put my smooth jazz voice on. I'd like to thank everybody tonight for joining the A2Z program. For Tim Tabala, my name is Eric Zant, and we will join you next time right here on the A2Z program that is on your favorite network, Pop Culture Pros. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.